Okay, so a fellow viewer asked me. Also, I know I sent way too many replays expecting you to review them eventually, but I do really like some feedback as a player, since normally everyone either says I'm good or some 0.5 KD noob tries and critiques me. Of course, I'm not gonna listen to them, just when you have time. I will do that today and also a tier list of my friends, but that will come out later. So, I hope you will all enjoy this video. Okay, so before this video starts, I do want to say one thing. I don't upload a lot because I'm not really interested in this game anymore. But without further ado, we are going to analyze this game from Seemly Island. And this is in casual. And he is playing 2 grenades, 1 explosive cannon, and 1 railgun. Now, first of all, I want to say that this setup is good. This setup is very good. But he didn't really hit anyone with this. So I don't know what the problem is with this. Now he does though, so that is good, I guess. He shot someone for 2.1k damage. I also want to mention to Seemly Island that you shouldn't really send me replays from Capture the Flag, because capture the flag is not really important. That's the first thing. And next thing is you have respawn. And there you almost died. So sometimes you play a bit reckless. But that is the point of Interceptor, of course. You are an offensive ship. So you are supposed to take damage and return damage to your opponents. He's playing it pretty smart. He's attacking from multiple sides on the map, as we can see, which is how you are supposed to be playing Interceptor. There you got the first kill, and now it's 3 versus 4 because the enemy has a healer. It's more hard for us to take everyone out. Now, it's 2 versus 4, and we are still not really ahead, but now we are in a 2 versus 3 combat scenario, and this is pretty damn bad. And we also have DDG Destroyer, which is not really a great player. I mean, he is a great player, but you just don't want to face him. You just don't, okay? Okay, so he's taking out DDG Destroyer. I don't know why he played Defender, though. I guess it was for a God Quest or something, but grave mistake, because Defender is just always going to be outclassed. That's just how fair I am at this. Okay, so next thing, you retreat there, which is saving your entire freaking ship. Slowly you regain your health. And what the best thing was to do here is just completely fading away, not paying attention to the enemy, and just don't sink, okay? Don't freaking sink. He's surviving. He says captured together. Capture is, to be honest, a horrible idea in this position. The only time capture will work is when you just can fade off your opponents, and when it's the last freaking minute, then it forces you to sacrifice a ship. I guess that's what the enemy did, and that's also how this match went, by the way, guys. I just don't want to spoiler anything, so we're just gonna sit here and I'm gonna give my criteria on this. He's doing it good so far, so no criteria yet. The shooter is decent. I wouldn't say it's the greatest shooter, but he at least survived. I don't know why he's sailing away, though, because that is a grave mistake. I understand shooters want to regain health, but regaining health is not the best move here. You need to be close to stop that capture from happening. And Seemly Island is doing that here. He is doing it great, unlike the shooter, which is just rolling around the board, doing nothing, like a freaking rook that's sitting in the back rank. Okay, so he's going in. And now you can see why this is so bad, because Seemly Island, however, has to sacrifice some HP, and he is fading there, which is a bad move in my opinion, because you need to be close to the capture zone. You need to attack. And then the shooter made a grave mistake. And if you ask, Marine, why is it such a grave mistake that the shooter didn't go in as well? Well, look at this. Look at this. Seemly Island is getting heavily damaged here, and with some lucky miracle, the shooter shut it down one player. So it's not entirely a mistake that Seemly Island did here to just evade some damage there. I guess it was also understandable, but with that move right there, with the iceberg thing, it did move you out. It did move you out of your position. But I understand it right now. I understand what you were thinking, because you also had low HP. So I guess it makes sense. I guess it's considered a decent move. Furthermore, I have nothing else to say about this event. I don't know why we have 5 versus 5 team elimination lately, but okay. Very well done. And I guess we are lucky that the fixer used double pulse with tape. I don't even know why you would set up a fixer like that. But sure, I guess. I have 2 new messages, but we don't care. I just continue here. Oh, okay, yeah. I've really been busy with the aggro backstory, and soon enough there will be 5 or 4 new parts released online in one video. So make sure that you understand that. And if you go to the comment section, you can see which part comes at which time. And it will be very important for you. So keep an eye out on that. Kill Me Please has sent me something. Ranked. I don't have interest in rank, but okay. We are continuing with the replay review. Then we have this one right here. And this is the next one. And this is Classic Boy X. Now, this time there is 2 shooters, 1 interceptor, 1 reaper, 1 fixer, 2 shooters on the opponent's team, 1 enforcer, and reaper and fixer. Now, this is pretty interesting because the enemy has a firepower disadvantage, but more movement, because, well, enforcer has more movement slots. And yeah, it's going pretty interesting. And I really like the setup that Seemly Island used here. 2 firebombs, 2 grenades, and 1 explosive cannon. That is really interesting, because normally you see people using railgun, but this time he played without. So let's see how it goes. He's firing the firebombs, he's firing the grenades over cover, and that is good because you don't want to expose yourself too much. He's just throwing the firebombs at them, using the grenades, and maybe make use of your explosive cannon more often. That is one thing that I recommend, because fire damage itself is not dangerous, but it's the cannons that make fire damage dangerous. So keep that in mind. And furthermore, I really don't have other things to say. You played outstanding here. You stayed behind cover. You hopped those freaking firebombs over them. And the team was just monstrous. And I know some people will say, but you are in a disadvantage. Well, yeah, that may seem like the case. But take a look at the health. Take a look at the enemy's health. The Reaper is making an erect move, and Seemly Island punished that guy, which is good. And now it's equal, but it's not equal because ICZ is sinking, Alessio is sinking, and the Fixer is sinking. On our team, however, none of the ships are in danger. So, yeah, that makes us have the advantage right now. And Seemingly Island was just overconfidently in, which I absolutely like. Great move. Finish them off, slaughter them, butcher them, whatever the frick you want. You are doing great. Amazing. I love to see this. This is good gameplay, guys. This is good gameplay. I love to see this. Amazing. He's playing like me when I used to be a pro. When I used to be. Now I'm just your average boy, mediocre Force Zero. I don't know. That's not my name. It's Marine Force 1. Though that sounds really narcissistic. But I love to see this. Great gameplay. Double kill. Yep. Top damage as usual. And yeah. I do have my criteria on this as well. And that is just don't fleet spammers. I understand you use 2 firebombs and 2 grenades, but that is a whole lot different than a missile spammer. A missile spammer, I know missile requests a lot of skill, and sometimes people even say it's luck, but I don't really think it's luck with missile. I think it's more like, aiming. Aiming is really important with that thing, and also a bit of luck. But mostly it's aiming. And it's a hard weapon to aim. But it's worth to learn it. It's definitely worth to learn it. So just don't fleet the missile spammer, please. It's not helpful. It's absolutely not helpful. And I used to fleet the mortar spammer named Ho Death King, or you can call him Ho Brain Dead King. Whatever the frick you want. That guy sucks ass. And this is for the people who use mortars. You are a big disappointment in my eyes. Mortars are not this generation anymore in battlebay, guys. Sorry, I'm drinking Cassis. Okay. We continue. Now, you also sent me a replay with Capture the Flag. I'm not gonna look at that. The reason why is because, like I mentioned before, Capture the Flag is too easy. It is very easy, and you can't really make positional mistakes there. So we skip that replay, and we continue here. Now, this was the replay that I looked at, and I just can't believe it. And I'm not spoiling anything around. You watch and I watch, and we look very into Seemingly Island this time. And we also analyze the other players. This is a ranked match that might be the most closest match in 2023. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have 2 interceptors, 1 shooter, 1 speeder. The opponent's team has 3 interceptors and 1 shooter. We have a advantage right now, but in the end game, we can win with that speeder that can rush into the capture zone and capture. Okay, so let's look at this. Right now, it seems to be equal, and now we have the upper hand because we have more ships that have more health. Okay, Enigma is taking some heavy damage here. Very bad positioning. And some people will ask, wait, what is Enigma doing? And why is the team not rushing in? Yeah, I have the same question, guys. Why is the team not rushing in? Why is the enemy team making such a grave mistake by keeping the fixer alive? As long as the fixer is alive, the game is alive as well. So, it is worth it to sacrifice 2 ships for 1 ship and then turning the battlefield around. But yeah, these bozos don't understand that, of course. So, yeah, that is bad. So, we look at this, and now the enemy has the upper hand, which is understandable, of course, because, like, hey, think about it. We have so much health, and Seemingly Island is playing too passively here a bit, but I understand that, of course, you don't want to sink either. You don't want to pressurize your fixer even more. You took some damage here. You stand it in the plasma and healed yourself up. Great move. Great move. Okay, so we look into this. You evaded the napalm, which is great. Elsewhere, the cannon damage gets amplified, which you don't want. Silvio is attacking, and you are critical health here. The fixer missed by some miracle his bolt shot. Poor positioning from both teams. Well, actually not. The enemy positions very well. Enigma is exposing himself. Very great. Amazing. Really love this. And here you saw Real Mu Asu. Now, I want to tell you, Seemly Island, you are absolutely not a bad player. Because you are well aware of your surroundings. And you see exactly what you're doing and what the opponent is doing. You are a next gen player. You are different than other players nowadays who are just tunnel blind. And yeah, you at least see some daylight and you know where you're going. So I guess you can be proud of yourself. Here you surfed behind the waves as well. You use your grenades. Just like I mentioned in the other replay, you should do this more often because it will help you survive longer and sustain longer. And just rushing with your explosive cannon once you can. Enigma is still playing really reckless here, which I absolutely dislike. And yeah. You still punished Real Muasu. He is going down now. And did you finish him off? You finished him off and turned it into a draw right now. Everyone said yes until the enemy went capture. Everyone used battle commands. It was one big chaos. And now my question is, can they turn the battle around? I don't think they can, man. I don't think they can. Silveo is going down, and this is absolutely insane. Seemly Island and Enigma are pushing blindly into the fire zone. Fighting Jet is destroyed. Fighter is back, is destroyed, and it turned into a victory at the last second. This replay blew my fucking mind. I can't believe a team is able to turn the tides this high and sink the opponents. I'm sorry, but I had to do a speech here, my guys. I just had to do a speech here. I'm sorry for my bad English back there, by the way. Just don't mind it. But this is the most insane battle I have ever seen. I'm gonna be honest, not even my quad kill 1 versus 3 enforcer replay can be put as much as this. This is insane. The allied team played so horrible. And I'm just being honest with that, except for Seemly Island. Seemly Island played pretty decent, a bit too passive sometimes, but that doesn't really matter. You can better be too passive than overactive, because when you are overactive, you are unaware of your movements. And I have experience in that. So, Seemly Island, just be proud of yourself. Ignore all those dumbasses that call you a noob, because you are not. And without further ado, guys, this is the end of my presentation here. And if you think it needs more work, then I guess you report it to me, because I can do something with criteria as well. And about Seemly Island, keep up the good work. And if you do want to show me more improvement for videos of yourself, then sure, do it. And yeah, try to reach master. I know you can, unlike me. But, you know, things are the way they are. I accept reality. I accept that I can't reach Master League somehow. But it isn't my fault. It's the freaking matchmaking. And as long as the matchmaking isn't fixed, I'm not playing ranked nor this game either. But I still upload some videos, or at least I try to do my best on it. And another reason I don't upload a lot is because I'm at minus 50 hours at work. And don't ask me how that happened. I guess I took too much vacation. So yeah, now I need to draw that all the way back. And yeah, I will be overworking until March. And then I'm finally free. And then I can work half days on Wednesday again. And I can work my original contract, which is 32 hours a week. Now, this was my video. Now I'm going offline. Ciao.